Rock Hill, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you're watching this. I'm Chris Corrado here with Rock Hill Video. We are at a boxing event here at the Hilton Garden Inn. It's the Carolinas Present World Class Boxing. And right now I'm interviewing pro fighter and coach Lisa Garland of Champs Gym. And we're gonna, thank you. And we're going to talk a little bit about the upcoming fight and the upcoming election. So, Lisa, what's going on here today?
Well, we're having an outdoor event. It's a closed audience show, so it's kind of like open space, so we're all respecting each other's 6 feet distancing and making sure everybody's wearing their masks according to what the fire marshal wants. We have 20 fights on this card. I have 3 professional boxers on this card. I've got Arsenio Hall. I actually have a boxer named Arsenio Hall, and he's going to be the next big thing in Rock Hill, along with Shamir Rice and Aaron Thorne III. The promoter, LaVonda Stacy, is doing a great job promoting in Rock Hill. And we have 20 bouts on this card. It's going to be a long night.
20 bouts, okay. When's bell time?
I guess as soon as they're done putting that ring together.
All right. Yeah, as you can see behind me, we do have a ring. It's going to be outside, which obviously makes things much easier and safer due to COVID-19. So we're pretty excited. How many bouts have you put on in this area?
LaVonda's put on 3 since March in this area.
Okay.
And, you know, we had our restrictions that we're just now allowed to open up. Our next venue she's going to be doing will be November 21st, and that will be indoor. We are only going to be allowed to have a capacity of 250 people.
Okay.
So, and that includes the boxers, the coaches, the commission, everybody, the janitor. So we have to really be careful with the rules, or the fire marshal will walk in at 251 and shut it down. So.
Okay. And for best of my knowledge, when it comes to pro boxing, it has to be at least 4 rounds, 3 minutes, and at this point, no headgear and no tank top.
No, except for the girls, we have to wear something.
Right. Yes.
So, yeah, and then if you are under 147 pounds, you wear 8-ounce gloves, and then over 147, all the way up to heavyweight, it's 10-ounce gloves.
10-ounce gloves. Okay. So, what are you looking to expand boxing in this area and have a lot more pro fights in the future?
Well, what's happening right now because of Charlotte is, you know, everything's closed down in North Carolina. The Athletic Commission actually was switched to another board in North Carolina, and they did not put any money in the budget for any professional boxing, UFC, MMA, kickboxing tournaments for all of North Carolina. So what's happening is everybody is moving over the border from Charlotte to Rock Hill, and this has always been a great boxing city. You know, we have Alonzo Lumpkin's team. Of course, I've had my gym out in York, and then we've got Mario's gym. The police department has a good job with Mike Englert, and we just saw Terry Nelson here. So the area has always been full of boxing, but now with the virus hitting and then Charlotte shutting down the boxing commission, this is the next place where boxing is starting to blow up, is in South Carolina.
So just so you all know, Rock Hill, South Carolina, just outside of Charlotte, we are now expanding our boxing scene, which is very, very important because I know there's a lot of talented fighters that are coming here from obviously the Carolinas, Georgia, Virginia, Tennessee. We've
got DC here, New York. We've got people from out west in California that are here on this card tonight. There's people from all over the country coming to box with us tonight, right here in Rock Hill.
Okay, and we've always heard in the past, you know, Rock Hill is Football City, USA. Well, it definitely wouldn't hurt to have some boxing blow up in this area too.
Absolutely, it's an individual sport. It's a pound-for-pound sport. It's male and female, so it's an all-inclusive sport.
Got it. Anything else you wanted to share on boxing or the event tonight?
I just want to wish my guys good luck. I've got Aaron Shamir and Arsenio Hall, and I'm really excited to help these guys get their careers going and get notoriety. I would like them to put on a good show. I'm not looking for first-round bully knockouts. I want good, clean boxing out of my boxers. True gentlemanship in the ring, and to listen to their coach.
Great. And we do have an election coming up. This is a big election. This is a presidential election. A lot of people in Congress running, the senators, the congressmen, congresswomen, and then a lot of local elections too, right here in South Carolina. What specifically do you want to see come out of this next election?
Well, one thing I'm not fond of South Carolina about is it's a straight party ticket. I cannot choose a Democrat on one side and a Republican on the other. That's something I really do not like about the ballots in South Carolina. I either have to be red or blue. I can't make a decision about politics or government based on an individual's ability and capability and their progress records. Did you ask me my future for this election?
What do you want to see? What's your future for?
I would like to see our country heal. We've been, in the last 4 years, broken and divided as a nation. I think people think it's okay to come out and be racist and hateful now. One thing I've learned through my sport, I've had quite a few experiences. You know, being in boxing, it's predominantly male, and it's largely an African-American community, and they've always embraced me and accepted me. And I've been in probably 3 separate situations with police officers pulling me over, asking me who the black man in my car is. I was married to Adam Garland. They pulled us over and put a gun to the back of his head and held him on the ground when we got lost going to a gym in Atlanta, looking for directions. So my time through this sport has actually, I've seen police brutality aimed at African-American males, and I don't like that, and I think I would like to see that change, and I don't think that our current situation is taking this seriously. I think they're stoking flames of hatred and division, and that's not what America is about. We love everybody. This is a melting pot. This is, you know, this whole country is built on immigrants and diversity, and that's what makes America special, and that's what the rest of the world loves about us. And, you know, I'd like to see that come back again, and I'm really hoping after this next election that our country will heal and we'll have a leader that can bring us together again.
Thank you. And as far as COVID-19 goes, what do you think we could do to make sure we continue having events like this, and that way we don't have to, it doesn't have to slow down, we could progress? This is what we want to do.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to wear your mask. You've got to wash your hands. You got to stay safe. I mean, a pandemic happens every 100 years because people stop washing their hands and they start crowding together in large places and not respecting each other's personal space, and they're passing germs around. And now we have a pandemic because of it. So we're just going to have to go back to the basic things. Respect each other's space, wear your mask, and wash your hands.
Great. Coach Lisa, is there anything else you wanted to share today?
No, I just want to say thank you, Chris, so much for coming to our event. Athletes have an opportunity to use their platform just like in football, basketball, any of the other 5 major league sports to go ahead and promote social awareness to any cause of their choice, and boxers have that opportunity too. So that's very important. That I'm really glad you came to help see that.
Absolutely.
You know, boxers are not just dumb fighters. We also have intelligence, we have education. We've got a fighter on this card named Dorian Bosick who has a PhD. We call him the educated boxer. So I'd love for you to meet him. So this is just another way in which we can use our sport to promote social awareness. So I'm really thankful that you came today.
And we're happy to be here. Now, for our viewers, Lisa, if they wanted to learn more about you, your gym, how can they get a hold of you? Where do they go?
You can call me. My phone number is 803-207-0070. My name's Lisa Garland. I'm an 8-time world champion. I'm specifically looking to train professional boxers and boxers who want to go professional. I've done a lot of different kinds of training in the past. I'm not looking to help people lose a bunch of weight or get in shape. My passion is to move professional fighters. So if that's what you're looking for, you've got the next talent, get a hold of me and call me. I do the weight management part. I help promote you. I get you your sponsorship. I help you with selling your tickets. I get you on your cards, meet the promoters, and I stay with my fighters. They're with me at least twice a week to make sure that they're staying on track with their regimen. And when they leave my gym, they don't just get up and leave. They go home with a plan. So even when we're not together, they know exactly what they're supposed to do to get where they need to go, to be ring ready. Great.
And I can tell you, I've done some amateur boxing before, and I've had Lisa show me some tips, and I can tell you that twist at the end of those punches,
turning it over.
Way better impact when I hit somebody. So thank you for teaching me that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now we just got to move your head behind your punches. Next step, next step.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
We're here with Skip Crump. He is one of the best cornermen in pro boxing. Is that right?
That's right. Call me the box father.
All right, all right. So why don't you tell us what's going on today?
We got a big event. I think it's about over 15 fights. I got quite a few guys that's fighting on the show tonight. It's going to be a good show. You know, the fighters are excited. They train hard for the fight. And I think this is going to be a good, big extravaganza.
Where are you from, Skip?
I'm from North Carolina. I'm from Wilson, North Carolina.
Well, welcome down to Rock Hill.
Thank you.
Well, hopefully you keep coming back, and we're going to do a lot more events. What else did you want to share about boxing with this event today?
Well, you know, we're gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a big event. the fighters are excited. They talking junk, weigh-ins, a lot of trash talking. Now actions speak louder than words. We're gonna see what happened in the ring. You know, this where the scene is in the ring, so we're gonna see what's going on. A lot of trash talking and everything. So I think we're gonna see a lot of knockouts tonight. I'm looking for some KOs.
Awesome. So yeah, a lot of trash talking going on right now, so that's kind of perfect segue to what I wanted to talk about next. We've got a big election coming up, the 2020 election. It's presidential, and just wanted to hear your thoughts on what you want to see our country, how our country move forward with the 2020 election and on.
Well, that's it. I want to see it move forward. Whether it's Trump, whether it's Biden, whoever it is, you know, as long as they can make things better for us, they can make it better.
What do you want to see? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
What do you want to see improve the most? What's the main thing you're looking to see happen?
Well, it's so much the economy, most of all the economy, you know, and there's so much going on in the world today. So many things got to be covered, but the economy and everything, and you know, and just a lot of killing and everything is going on, and that's basic, you know.
Thank you, Skip. Skip, is there anything else you'd like to share with us today?
No, I just wanted to tell you, I'm the box father. I'm the go-to man. I'm the one to bring most opponents to the fights and everything. I know I bring sometimes 10 to 15 fighters, but you know.
Awesome. Thank you, Skip.
Hey, thank you.
If we wanted to learn more about you or get in contact with you, is there a site or something?
You can go to Facebook, you know, Skip Crumpler on Facebook. You see me, I got 2 pages. One faced off with Roy Jones Jr. But on Facebook, pretty much, you can go on the internet, just look up Skip Crumpler.
All right. Thank you so much, Skip.
All right,
Take care.
All right.
We are here with Coach Manny. Coach Manny, tell us what's going on today.
It's good, super good. It's a grip hands in different states, in New Jersey, New York, different fighters. Today is commission boxing, is maybe grip hands, other fighters. I'm ready for grip hands, different fighters. Sorry, a little bit speak English.
That's no problem, Coach Manny. So how many guys you have fighting today?
2.
2 guys fighting. Where are you coming from?
Ricardo Vasquez Becerril is Arizona, pero live in Kingston.
Okay.
Yeah, he is a fighter. Is maybe win. I don't know. His competition is good. Yeah, is other fighter more is commission boxing is recommendation for me up in corner.
Okay.
Yes.
And where are you coming from?
In Mexico.
Okay.
Mexico, Ciudad Altamirano, Guerrero, pero live in Kingston. I got 19 years for Mexico Latin American Boxing Club.
Great, thank you.
Uh-huh.
What else did you want to share? Anything else about the matches today you wanted to talk about?
It's me only to maybe help for Skip boxing coach, co-promoter for this show is Wilson.
Okay.
It's, right now it's maybe help a different coaches.
Great, thank you, Manny. And we got a big election coming up. Is there anything specific you want to see happen in the near future when it comes to the future of America?
Yeah, I love you, American. I'm sorry. I'm ready for help of different coaches. No problem. I love you, America.
Good. Thank you, Manny.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank you for opportunity for. I'm sorry, a little bit speaking.
No, you did great. You did great. Thank you, Manny. Thank you.
Okay.
We are here with Coach Shamir Rice, fighting out of Rock Hill. He's originally from the Spartanburg area.
Yes.
And not only is a coach, he's a pro boxer. And this is his second fight. He's going to be fighting in tonight. So, Shamir, how you doing? How you feeling about tonight?
I'm feeling real good, man. I'm glad to come out, show my talent, let people see what I can do.
Awesome. And I've sparred Shamir before. He is really, really good. There's a very embarrassing YouTube video of us fighting where he just wiped me out. But it was a lot of fun. He's a really good teacher and a great boxer. So, why do you love boxing so much? What's your favorite part about it?
Well, really, my favorite part about boxing is, the counters, the experience. Really, myself, I love the passion of it, man. I love to get in there, show me what you can do, so I can show you what I can do. You know, let me slip, you know, get you out the ring real quick. You know, don't let you do too much damage to me.
Awesome. And how long you been boxing for?
About 7 years.
7 years. So you started amateur and now you're pro.
Yes.
Okay. And you also are coaching too.
Yes, coaching for about 5 years now.
Okay. Do you have any guys fighting tonight or in the near future?
No, I don't have no guys myself fighting right now. You know, I just focus on myself. You know, coming out of a couple injuries, so I'll make sure I build myself before I try to push somebody else forward.
Awesome. Okay. And aside from the boxing tonight, we have a very big election coming up. The 2020 election, presidential, plenty of people in Congress and lots of local people running for offices. What do you want to see come out of the election and the future for America?
Man, I want to see a lot of fairness, man. You know, people say something, but they never deliver. And that's really what I want to see. I want to see somebody deliver what they promised to deliver and not make up excuses once they get in office.
Great. And anything specific you wanted to share?
Yeah, nothing specific, man. Like you said, my name is Shamir Rice, you know, up and coming. I'm glad y'all come out to see my skills, see what I can do. And I hope y'all enjoy the night.
Awesome. And if anybody wants to learn more about you or follow you, how can we do that?
You can go on my Facebook, Shamir Rice, and I'll post everything I have posted on my Facebook right there. Or you can follow me on my Instagram, All Is Within Me. And you'll see everything I have up to date, you know, my training, how I talk to other people and things like that.
Okay, and Shamir is spelled Chamer.
Yes.
Last name Rice. Thank you, Shamir.
Yes.
All right, we are here with Corner Man.
James Garden,
James, where are you coming from?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
And I see Dime Boxing, which is on what street in Charlotte?
Old Pineville Road, right off of Park Road.
Okay, so you're a corner man. Tell us a little bit about that. What's your role? What do you do?
I am a cut man, is what I do.
Cut man, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. What I'll generally do is I'll keep the fire hydrated. I'll get the swelling down if there's swelling. Obviously, any cuts, I prevent those from getting any worse. And I keep fresh grease on the boxer's face.
Okay, and how long have you been doing that for?
Oh God, maybe 8 years or more.
Okay.
For dime boxing.
Okay. So what's your passion? What do you love about boxing the most?
No, I've loved it since I was a kid. My dad bought me, gave me an old pair of old Everlast gloves when I was a little kid, and he used to get on his knees, and I've loved it ever since. I mean, I grew up watching the old Gillette fights with my dad, the Friday night fights. It's just been in my blood for a long time.
Okay. And what's your vision for the future of boxing?
Oh, I see great vision for the future. I was a little skeptical for a while there when MMA took off and the boxing had lost a good portion of its. Let's face it, everybody loves the heavyweights, and there was a period there where we lost a good portion of that star quality, I guess, or the money fighters. I think that's all coming back, and I think it caused people to appreciate the middleweights, lightweights, and middleweights a lot more. But I think it's going to have a great future.
Awesome. And we do have a big election coming up, 2020 election, presidential, lots of people running for Congress, lots of local elections. Anything specific or in general you want to see come out of this next election?
Oh, anything of what we're dealing with right now. I've got to tell you, I've been voting for 44 years. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen this. I don't even know what to say. We're not in a good place. And I don't know if we have I don't even know how to word it. I'm not really sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your hopes for the future, visions? What do you want to see happen? Anything that would make you happy to see people getting along? Or
absolutely. I mean, just the country I remember, just the leadership I remember, who's ever in office. I don't care, what the party is. You've got to have some kind of leadership here. That's what I like to see.
All right, thank you.
Get back to that.
Thank you. Cut man. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man.
And I do believe your son is fighting tonight, is that right?
Yes, Levante Early, he is 10-0, and he will be fighting on the card tonight. It's a treat to have him on the show because actually he doesn't fight every card, so we are so delighted to have him on this one.
And I've done some sparring with, we call him Vaughn, and I just remember how fast this guy is. I have for every one punch I could throw, he's already hit me 3 times, so he is really good. So what else would you like to share about boxing in the event tonight?
Well, one thing about it is that I think that boxing is one of very few sports that brings the entire globe together. No matter what the ethnicity is, that is really, really important that we all come together. So I think boxing is one that brings us together. So no matter the ethnicity, You could be boxing someone from any background. So that's awesome that this sport bring us together like that.
Great. And what do you want to see with the future of boxing, whether we're still in the pandemic or not? What are we going to do to keep this going?
Well, I think that with the COVID-19, the coronavirus, canceling a lot of boxing shows in the month of March, people are anxious to get out. So what's going on with it now is I think it's going to grow all the more because more people are going to go to pay-per-view and streaming live and things of that nature. So we're actually fighting in a semi-bubble right now. Our event is not open to the public. We're only allowing those March 28th ticket holders to come in because we want safety to be our priority.
Great. So I guess it'd be safe to say we've found a way to sidestep COVID-19 and still get some boxing in. Great. And we also have a very big election coming up, the 2020 election, presidential, Congress, and lots of local politicians running as well. What do you want to see come out of the 2020 election as far as the future for America?
What I want to see is unity. It doesn't matter who the president of the United States is. It is absolutely up to us, you and I and the community to come together on our own. It doesn't matter who the leader is. We as a community need to come together. I want you to, we respect each other regardless of our political views or parties. If we respect each other as a community, we're going to be successful. So it's awesome that, the governors of our states have allowed boxing to happen. And one thing that the governor said in the state of North Carolina, also in South Carolina too, we're in South Carolina, but of course we claim the Carolinas, is that he said outside events are the best during this pandemic. So that's why we are outside. This is our second show outside. And so hats off to the governors that are making it possible for us to be out here. And I'm really, really excited that we're going to, make sure that boxing continues. And we hope that everybody will come together, go vote. But even regardless of who we elect, let's come together as a community.
Great. Lavonda, is there anything else you wanted to share with us today?
I want everybody to follow my son, Levante Early. He is on Instagram, Bond_WCG. Follow him on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, all of the social media platforms, because he is one of the top professional boxers in the Carolinas. We also have Jalen Pridgett in South Carolina. We have Michael Williams Jr. in the Carolinas. So Daryl Green, Antonio Soto, who you've spoken to, up-and-coming fighter. Excited about Ashley, making her debut. You'll see her out here. So it's so many other professional boxers in the Carolinas that are going to do so well. And we hope that our states will continue to work together, because I'm licensed in North Carolina and South Carolina, but I work with Andrew Stokes, who's a professional promoter out of South Carolina. So we're claiming the Carolinas, not just North and South, but the entire Carolinas. So we want to continue to work together and bring great boxing to the Carolinas.
Okay, and if more people wanted to talk to you or find out how to get on events and they wanted to follow you, how can they do that?
I am on Facebook, Lavonda Early Stacy. Vegas Grand Boxing Promotion is on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The Instagram is kind of unique because I have stage 4 liver cancer. I know I don't look sick, but I do have stage 4 liver cancer. So my Instagram is my initials, LMECF, standing for Lavonda Marie Early Cancer Foundation. And we're a 501c3 organization. And one of the things that I do with that cancer foundation is I support the boxers whose parents or family members have cancer. So I actually kind of, we are a co-sponsor. So Lavonda M. Early Cancer Foundation is a co-sponsor for Vegas Grand Boxing Promotions, because we do support the family members that have cancer and caregivers for those with cancer.
I guess there's a website we can go to if we wanted to check it out and donate.
Yes, the website is LMEcancerfoundation.com. So they can see, they'll see it out on any of our Vegas Grand stuff. Also has the cancer information on there.
Lavonda, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Here with Tony Loco Soto, a pro boxer. Tonight he's going to be fighting on this card. Tony, how you doing?
I feel great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. So what's going on tonight as far as how many fights you've had and what you're looking to do?
Well, today's my pro debut as a boxer, and I will be fighting on the 12th fight tonight. I can't wait to get in there and put on a good show for everybody.
Awesome. So why do you love boxing so much?
I just love to hit people, have a good time, and have a good time doing it.
Okay. And what's your future vision for your boxing career?
Well, I feel like I'm gonna get in there, get a couple boxing matches, get back in that cage.
Okay, so you do MMA too?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what would you say is your specialty? Is it boxing? Is it kung fu? Is it judo? Jiu-jitsu?
These hands.
Okay, so just straight these hands. Okay. Whether it be punching or grappling?
Punching mostly.
Punching mostly. Okay. And we also have a really big election coming up, the 2020 election, presidential, lots of local elections, congressional elections. What do you want to see for the 2020 election and as far as that goes and the future of America?
The election, as far as that goes, I can see that disappearing. As far as the future of America, you should leave the future of America to people who know how to run the country. That's
Awesome.
my opinion.
Okay. Anything else you wanted to share tonight or in general?
I just want to give a big shout out to my beautiful wife, Lorraine, my gym Forum Fitness, and everybody out there working hard to provide for their families.
Awesome. And Tony, if we wanted to follow you or learn more about you, how can we do that?
You can go ahead. My Instagram is Tony_Loco_Soto. My Facebook is Tony Loco Soto. And you can find me wherever I'm at, usually in the gym.
Tony Loco Soto.
Thanks, man.
We are now here with Arsenio Hall, a pro boxer. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right.
So what's going on tonight?
A pro debut, trying to make a show for the fans and the family.
So this is your first pro boxing fight?
It is.
Okay, so why do you love boxing so much?
Just motivation, keeping good health, and just keep away from all the trouble.
Okay, and what are you looking forward to do in the future with your boxing career?
I'm looking forward to probably end up getting the belt or traveling.
Okay, where are you originally from?
Chester, South Carolina.
Okay, so not too far from where we're at tonight. So we got a big election coming up, 2020 election, lots of different races, both on the federal level, state level. What do you want to see come from the election and the future for America?
Anything with a positive standpoint, bringing all the people together. That's the main thing.
Right, thank you, Arsenio. Anything else you wanted to share before the fight?
Just enjoy yourself.
Okay, and if we want to learn more about you or follow you, how can we do that?
I'm on Instagram as Senio2K, Facebook Senio Hall.
Thank you so much, Arsenio.
No problem.
We are here with Mr. Walter. How you doing?
You know, I'm doing real well this evening. Thank you.
Great. So what's going on tonight? What are you here doing?
Well, I'll tell you what, we're super excited this evening. We're in the boxing mecca of the Southeast, Rock Hill, South Carolina, and we're here for Vegas Grand Boxing Promotions professional boxing show. They're going to have 20 bouts this evening to include the vacant championship for the vacant belt, the American Boxing Federation. It's going to be a local boxer, Levante, the world-class gentleman Early. He's going to be battling it out for this belt this evening. Exciting times here in Rock Hill.
Awesome. And I've seen you at a lot of events. I've seen you at the Junior Olympics last year. I've seen you at pro boxing on not too far from here, some other events. So how long have you been doing this for?
Well, I'll tell you what, I was a soldier for a full career. In 17, I was in my 20th year of service. And I went as a spectator at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, walked into a boxing match and volunteered my services. And I've announced in 9 states since over the course of 3 years, and I'm absolutely loving it.
Wow, thank you for your service.
My pleasure.
And I will say, he definitely has the voice to be an announcer. So anything else you wanted to share about boxing or the event tonight?
Well, I'll tell you what, Rock Hill has been a great host. We have multiple promotions, multiple gyms that are making Rock Hill home right now, and it's absolutely exciting to be here. Vegas Grand Boxing Promotions, the promotion here this evening, very, very solid out of Charlotte, North Carolina. The boxing fans this evening are in store for a great night of fights.
Awesome. And as you already know, we have a big election coming up, the 2020 election, presidential. Lots of people running for Congress, both on a states level, federal level. Anything specific you want to see come from after this election?
You know, absolutely. I'm a patriot. I'm a proud American. Our country right now is in shambles. What I want to see for the future of our nation is unity. Unity is my goal for this nation, and we need to do that at all levels.
Awesome. Anything else you wanted to share before you go?
Nope, it's going to be a great night of fights. And anybody out there that's a fight fan, I hope to see you at the fights.
Thank you so much.